All right, we're loaded up. We got our straps. Let's go put our straps on. And he's going to make copies of our paperwork. And we'll be good. We got some good news. It's not a hazmat load. I thought it was hazmat. He says just dirt and water or something like that. So I bet it's heavy though. They told me 39,000. I bet it's every bit of 42, 45, somewhere in there. We'll check our gauges. Woo! Woo! 71 on the PSI. Dang. I know we overweight. Oh. You gonna see what he's hollering about? He thought I was leaving without closing the doors. I was like, no, man, I just trying to get it straight up so I can slide my tandems. All right, I slid them all the way back, all the tandems all the way up because I was showing 72 on the PSI, 71 somewhere in there. He told me, I told him, I said, the agent said this is about 39,000 pounds. I said, but that kind of looks like about 42 to me, at least, maybe 44. And he's like, oh no, it ain't heavy. I'm like, bullshit, it ain't heavy. I'm gonna just sit here for a minute and see if what my PSI gets down to. Because my PSI don't drop down below 56. They're gonna have to reload me. Down to like 58, 57. It's gonna be close. But I guarantee when I get over there and do the scales, it's gonna be right at 33 something on the drives. It may not be on the trailer tandem, but I guarantee you on the drives. And that's gonna mess me up, see? Because I'm gonna have to get a little bit of fuel in Mariana to get me over to Grand Bay, and then get a little bit in Grand Bay to get me over to Slidell. Or a little bit in Grand Bay maybe to get me to Hammond, and then get a little bit to get me over there to St. Gabriel and back to Hammond. Yeah, it's down to 55 now on the PSI, but they I guarantee that's more than 39,000 pounds. I've been doing this too long. See, it went right back up to 56. It dropped to 55 and then back up to 56. Now, yeah, I guarantee the drives is gonna be at least 33 something. And I got maybe a quarter of a tank of fuel. We got our trailer dropped. I'm fixing to book it to the house real quick. I'm just glad it wasn't hazmat, man. That's, woo. But I'm concerned about the weight because my PSI, I mean, it was right there at the borderline. I checked it on their scale. Their scale says I'm fine, but it's an old ain't no telling how old scale. You know, it's the old concrete one. Well, all of them are concrete, but I'm saying with the bubbles in it and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, what we'll do is when we leave in the morning, We're gonna stop in Mariana and get fuel. When I get ready to get fuel, I'll go ahead and axle it out then, just to make sure and see what we're looking like on our weight. I wish now I'd put those straps on a little bit looser so I could do a little back up and slam on brakes and try to slide some of it to the back a little bit further. But worst case scenario, if I'm too far over on my drives, I just have to call and get permission to cut the seal and get in there and get me a pallet jack or something and try to move some of those a little bit further back to try to counterbalance some of that weight. But like I said, we just have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure it's okay. We just have, because once I'm driving down the road, my PSI is around 54, and that's usually pretty good. That puts me at about 32.5, 33 at 54, so I'm good. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll find out about 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I decided to just go on home, call the agent, or let them know I got loaded. And they said, well, what's your ETA to get over there? And I said, well, I can be there at 7 a.m. I said, but I have a pickup around 2 p.m. I said I was hoping to kind of put them close together, but still give myself time to get around and pick it up. So I was thinking maybe 10 a.m. delivery, and then that gives me plenty of time to get unloaded, plenty of time to get around to my next pickup, which is like literally, as the crow flies, a quarter of a mile, half mile. But you got to drive back out, drive back down, drive back around, and come back up to it to get to where it is we're picking up. But anyway, so I have plenty of time, and most likely it shouldn't be an issue. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get in there and get unloaded and reloaded and everything. Well, actually, we're not reloading. We're dropping and hooking. But those loads usually aren't ready until around 2 o'clock. So hopefully I'm gonna be the first truck out, which is the one that leaves out around 2. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. So if I hang out at the house until 4 a.m. and I leave out at 4 a.m., then that puts my 14-hour clock expiring at 6 p.m., which is 5 p.m. Central Time. And by 5 p.m., I better be sitting in Hammond, Louisiana, I hope. Worst case scenario, I may wait and leave out around 5 a.m. in the morning, just to give myself a little extra cushion. Because if I left out at 5 a.m., it takes 7 hours to get there. That would put me getting there at 11 a.m. their time, and getting unloaded, and then going and picking up my other load right after lunch, and I should be good to go, hopefully. So we'll see. So that might be what we shoot for. Anyway, let's get our butt to the house. We got a lot of work to do around the house before we can leave out tonight or early in the morning. So let's go get that done. All right, come on, let's go. Well, we got unloaded about an hour or so ago. Now we're around here fixing to pick up our load. We're doing a drop and hook. We're getting rid of this newer model trailer. It's a I think it's a 2018 model. And we're gonna be getting us an antique that was made back in the early 1800s. Anytime you see a trailer number and it says starts out with Landstar and starts out with 690, you're getting an antique. Yeah, you're getting an antique. So we're dropping in door 9 like we did last time, and then our loaded trailer will be by the dumpster. And if you'll look to your left as I'm turning, you'll see the trailer we're picking up and where we're going to back in our other one. Let's see if we can get a little view of it. Yeah, there it is. There's the nose of it. And we're going to back in right next to it, door 9. I have to jump out and pop the old tandem slider button thing. As you can see, it's a little dusty. I don't think they got no rain today. All right, straight back up. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Well, I'm back lined up with the wrong door. All right, here we go. Now I got it. Now we got it. All right, there we go. All right, let's whip it on in there. First try, first try. What you say, what you say, what you say, what you say? only thing I hate about this one is you have to get it so close to the building, man. Those yellow posts. I don't know. He didn't say slide the tandems. And I don't see the tandem slid on that other trailer. I'm just going to go ahead and back it in. If he wants me to slide them, he'll tell me. Ooh, just barely getting by that old choke block. Well, we're trying to put our placards on, and I don't know if y'all noticed anything funny about that. Maybe it's missing something right that goes right in here, across here, and what happened? What happened? Oh man, piece of crap. This is a freaking antique trailer. Look at that. Look at that crap, man. I'm about to get my hammer out and bang that back. Look how rusted it is. They didn't tell me how long that's been done, all corroded and stuff. You can see it's been done for a while. Man, this is a raggedy piece of crap. I love Landstar, but this trailer needs to be going to Mexico, not to St. Gabriel, Louisiana. Woo. Ah, the vent door's open too. Look at that crap, man. I got a lot of work to do to get this trailer ready. I'm trying to put my placards on now. Yeah. We got some work to do before we can leave out. Yeah, this trailer needs to be done, retired from regular service. Woo, woo. We hot and sweaty and tired. Ducky's out running around somewhere. I'm gonna go track him down, put some tape on here, and we're gonna go axle out because it looks a little heavy in the nose. And we'll see how we're looking after we get our scale weight. If we can head on over to Hammond, or if we're gonna have to get this thing reworked. I hope we don't have to get it reworked, but I'm not gonna leave here overweight, that's for sure. So y'all hang around, let's see what happens. We'll talk to y'all a little bit. Well, we got axled out. I don't know if you can see those weights or not, but that's 11,940 on the steer, 34,000 even on the drives, with 3/4 of a tank of fuel, a little over 3/4. So my goal is to hopefully burn some of that off between here and Hammond. I knew it would come to me sooner or later. We're trying to get over to Hammond and old placards, inspection sheets. I need to put these back in my box up top. So I know not to put no more fuel in the truck, right? I got enough to get me all the way up to where I got to deliver, but I'm going through Missouri, so I'm going to put some fuel in Missouri. I don't know if I'll fill it up or if I'll just get maybe 100 gallons. So I don't know. I'm not going back over there and have them rework it. You know, I'd rather just go with it and hope their scales are accurate. Probably what I'll do is when I get over there to Hammond, I'll probably get a cat scale weight just to make sure. Worst case scenario, this is all floor stacked drums. So worst case scenario, I get me a dolly and just start moving drums to the ass end of the trailer. I mean, that's worst case scenario, right? So we'll see. I don't know. I don't want to have to do that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get our butt on over to Hammond, get us a good parking spot, get us a good shower, let the duck man run around. Guess what I got the duck man? Guess what I got him? What did he get you, buddy? What did he get you? Corn dog! Corn dog! Ooh, corn dog! I gotta let it cool down first though. It's a little hot right now. I'm gonna let it cool down. Used to back in the day, Teresa will remember this. She might can comment on this. Back in the day, we would go to Sonic. Sonic used to have 50-cent corn dogs. And we would go to Sonic and get a whole bunch of corn dogs. And we would feed all the puppies corn dogs. I'm talking about just, we would take one corn dog and break it up into three, like 3 little pieces. And because back then we only had 3 puppies. That was before we had Ellie. And we would break them up and we'd give them all, we get like 3 or 4 corn dogs. But we would, we'd break one corn dog up into 3 pieces and give it to them like maybe once, about twice a week maybe or something like that. And just for a treat. And so I saw that corn dog in there. I thought I'd grab it one because I was a little mean to him earlier. I say mean. I raised my voice. He when we was delivering back yonder that chemical plant, he was jumping up in here, and I told him to stay in the back because I wasn't sure what their policy was on pets. So anyway, we're gonna get our butt on over to Hammond. We'll talk to y'all when we get over there. Yeah, we in Hammond, Louisiana. The Blue Beacon, Petro, Pilot, Petro store, and there we are, parked right over there. We are actually in the last parking spot. Those trucks are all parked in non-parking parking spots. Where they're parked at, there is no parking spot. So, and there's the interstate, and there's Old Glory. Yeah. My brother's coming to town tomorrow, and we'll be staying across the street over there. And there's the duck man. You charging, duck? You charging? You charging? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I'm all charged out there. Yeah. How you like all this grass, buddy? It's a pretty good bit of grass. Man, that load we picked up today over there in St. Gabriel, it wasn't, but my total weight's only like a little over 77,000 pounds. But hell, I got 34,000 on the drives. That's with about 3/4 of a tank of fuel. And so we're good. I mean, as long as I don't put no more fuel in until we get up to Missouri, by then we'll be ready for some fuel. Probably put at least 100 gallons or so in up there. We got us a load picking up, well, we go into Richmond, Indiana, deliver there. And we got rate confirmation on a load today. Picking up in Perrysburg, Ohio, going to Des Moines, Iowa. So we'll deliver over there Tuesday. Pretty good paying load. A little over, right around $2 or so a mile to the truck. Can't beat that. And so we'll run that, get a little one-day run. That'll give us over $1,000 for that one day. So those kind of days you like, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right. So we're still looking for something out of Iowa. We got to get something. I want to get something going back to the house, or either something maybe going to Joplin. I need to get something going somewhere I can get by a Thermo King, because my APU is cutting out on me again. So I need to figure out what's wrong with it and try to get it fixed. So in the meantime, we're going to be doing some idling. I wanted to do a forced regen because we had some issues with poor def quality warning light this morning. So I wanted to do a part regen, but I don't want to do it right now because there's people on both sides of me. Just as a courtesy to them, I don't want to be real loud. So I'll wait and do it in the morning when everybody's leaving out. And because we're going to be here till Saturday. So we'll be here all day tomorrow. So, hey, if you're in the Hammond area, stop on by and see Triple T. I'm parked right there as you're coming in. You can't miss me. So, anyway, we'll do a part regen in the morning. And if I can remember, I'll try to film it. We'll see how it goes. It's a very long, drawn-out process. But that truck normally takes at least an hour to do a part regen. So we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna go back, jump in the truck, chill out a little bit, watch some videos and stuff, and probably get to bed. It's already getting late, so I think it's already after 10 o'clock here. So anyway, y'all hang around. We got a little bit more filming to do before this vlog is over, so don't go nowhere. Dang, that was loud. All right, don't go nowhere. Happy Friday. Yes, and as soon as I hit the record button, what happens? What happens? What happens? Yay, what's up, man? What's up, buddy? Yeah. See, I gotta come check it out, dear. What's going on? See, what's that black bag? What is that? What is that? It's a shaving kit. We're fixing to shave you down. Nah, I'm just joking. That would make a good video, wouldn't it? Had a little trouble with the APU cutting off a couple of times. So we're having to do some idling. So I thought since we're gonna have to idle, I should go ahead and definitely do a forced regen. Try to clear out as much soot as I can if I'm gonna be idling. So that's what this is, my OTR thing. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and crank the truck up, because to do the forced regen, you have to crank the truck. Not to do the, if you're clearing out the codes, it's a different procedure. But, so let's see where we're at. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, you crank the truck up and let it get up to operating temperature, which is right now, it's at, it's around 130, somewhere in there. So we're gonna let it run for a little bit and let it get up to temperature. The regular operating temperature, I think, is around 170 or so. So I'm gonna let it get up, heat up a little bit, and then we have to plug in the tool, and then within 35 seconds it should start the regen process. So we'll take a break. We'll come back as soon as we're up to operating temperature, and then we'll plug in our OTR, and we'll see what happens. All right, y'all don't go nowhere. Hang around. All right, so went inside, did everything we need to do this morning. We let the truck run and idle, get up to operating temperature, which is about right now, it's around 175 or so. So we're gonna go ahead, take out our regen tool, the old little black box, and our cord, and we're gonna jump down and plug it in, and let's see what happens. Come on, let's go. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unplug this, our ELD, and we're gonna move Ducky. I'm trying to work here, buddy. Hold on. Plug in our reset tool. Wish me luck. Here we go. This will be the first time I've done the actual forced regen. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Pull that. Oh, there we go. Come on, I know this is the right way to do it. There we go. All right, 35 seconds, it should start to regen. So let's keep an eye on it and let's see what happens. Post-regen. So it's going to take about an hour. So y'all don't go to hang around. That hour will be over like that. You won't even realize it. So let's hang around. Let's see what happens when we get done with the Post-regen. We'll see what our soot level and everything looks like. All right. All right. So I thought while we're doing the regen, we'd look at some things here that you want to typically look at. All right. So there's our current soot level when we started the regen. You want to go through your check things here. All right, so we have everything either has an NA or an OK next to it. So everything seems to be okay. If there was something that we needed to check out, there would, instead of it saying OK or NA, it would have said check. So we're doing our regen. Like I said, it usually takes about an hour. So we'll check back and see where we're at after the regen. And if you'll notice at the bottom, 1,036,133 miles. Old girl's been through a lot, man. Yeah. So anyway, we'll come back and see what it looks like after we do the regen. All right, we just finished our regen, and we can see what our soot level is now. So we're gonna have to idle till we can get our APU fixed. So we may have, I don't want to have to do another forced regen. It just depends on how long we have to keep idling. It being summertime, it's gonna be hard not to idle. So not only did that do the forced regen, we had a check engine light that was on, and it cleared that out as well. Was the check engine light related to the emissions? I don't know. It could have been anything. I just these trucks, man, I just don't know what to think or what to do. Because you have to have a computer to hook up to it and read this and read that and understand this. Back in the day, you could just work on a truck and you could figure out what's wrong with it. You didn't need a computer. I miss those days. Anyway, so our soot level is way down. That's the lowest I've seen it in a while. So we're going to keep an eye on it, and if it starts getting up again, we'll do another forced regen. Normally it regens going down the road, but it doesn't, even doing the regen going down the road, it doesn't get that low, the soot level. I think the forced regen helped do that. So we let's go ahead and unplug our tool before it does another one. All right, so we unplugged our tool, finished up the forced regen. Pulls apart, and we got to remember to hook our EOD up. We didn't do that last time. Yeah, didn't get in trouble. Just, you know, hey, make sure the thing's plugged up. Okay. But anyway, handy little tool to have, I tell you. I could have did a request part regen. It wouldn't do it. I didn't try. I didn't bother trying because it has to say you have to have certain conditions, high excessive soot level or something like that. So I just hooked that up. I don't have to work. I don't have to go in and request a part regen or none of that stuff. Just plug it up, boom, knocks it out. So we idle it up a little bit, let it, and then it'll get up to where it says clean idle mode, no further action required or something. And so Volvos are pretty good about idling if you have to idle one, with the emissions and the technology that they have ahead of everybody else. But I hope that does the trick. I hope we don't have no more issues with it, and we can get our APU fixed. I've been looking at places. I have 2 different routes I can run. Both of them, the mileage is within 3 miles of each other. One of them is to run up I-55 through Memphis, I think Effingham, and cut across. I'll go up 55, hit 57, over to 70, and all the way across. That's one way to go, and that may be the way I go. I went that way last time. The other way of going is go over and go up through Meridian, up through Alabama, Nashville, Louisville, and on up that way. And I thought about going that way also, but that way actually shows me going to Cincinnati and then going up US 27, and I don't want to go that way, that US 27. So I don't know. I mean, I can when I get up there to Louisville, instead of going to Cincinnati, I could go on up to Indianapolis, you know, and catch 70 up there and go over. So I could do that. So I don't know yet. I'll wait and look and see how the map and everything looks. Also, I may look and see where the cheapest fuel is. If I can get cheaper fuel in, say, Meridian than I can in Missouri, I may do that. And another thing too is if we fill up in Meridian, as soon as we fill up, we got a scale right down the road there in Mississippi. So I don't know if that'll be open or not. And so that's something else we have to take into consideration. Going up through Missouri, if we get fuel up there, like around Sykeston, up in that area, Matthews up there, I know they got scales up through there as well. So I guess a lot of it just depends. We'll have to wait and see. I'll think about it some more between now and then. And by Monday, you'll know which way we went. So, anyway, right now we're just hanging out here in Hammond, waiting on my little brother to get down here. Let's see, it's 10 o'clock local time. And so he should be up probably no later than 4 o'clock, somewhere in there. So we'll see. I know I'm gonna hang out here and wait on him because he's gonna come pick me up. And I'm just gonna leave the truck here, and hopefully it won't get tore up. So anyway, we'll go ahead and end the video here. Thank y'all so much though for liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff y'all do. It's the weekend, right? Yeah, weekend. It's Friday night, so most likely, unless something happens, you'll have the Pale Rider TV trucking show at 8 p.m. Central. And I don't think I'll get to watch tonight because I'm going to be with my family. But I'll definitely catch the replay. So, anyway, thank y'all so much again. I really appreciate everything y'all do for us and the channel and everything. Ducky's taking a nap on the floor. So, anyway, y'all be safe. Y'all have a great weekend. I feel like there was something I was supposed to tell you and I'm forgetting. My memory's shot. But anyway, what is it? It seemed like there was something I was wanting to tell y'all and I can't remember now what it was. It seemed like there was something we were going to talk about or go over or something. I don't know. My memory just, it ain't what it used to be. I got so many things going on in my mind. I got some friends that, well, I call them friends or subscribers, but they're friends too, you know. Because all you people that are subscribed to my channel, you know, that have reached out to me and talked to me and everything, you my friend, you know. And so I got one that is in the process of getting his truck and getting over here to Landstar. Another one who just finished orientation. He's getting his trailer. He's getting ready to roll out, pull his first load and everything with Landstar. So I'm trying to keep up with them, make sure everything's good. And, you know, then I'm trying to run my business, you know, booking my loads and doing stuff. And I got stuff going on at the house I have to worry about. Then the truck issues I have to keep up with. It just, there's never a slow minute, a dull minute. It seems like it's always go, 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 go. I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and I told him, I said, you know, when you go home, you're supposed to go home and relax and not, you know, that's time off. But I do more work when I go home than I do when I'm out here. You know, I told him, I said, if I'm out for a week or two, I have to go home and do all that work that I didn't do while I was out in a day or two, you know. So you have to cram all that in. And so a lot of times, I think I do more work when I go home than I do when I'm out here on the road. And it's just part of home ownership, you know. You have to keep that stuff up. And I'm not complaining. I'm just stating facts, you know. So, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to rent somebody and pay for somebody else's place. I want to pay for my own place, you know. And so that's, you know, that's it's stuff like that. It keeps your mind occupied all the time, you know. And so anyway, thank y'all for putting up with my rambling. I know I ramble on sometimes. I don't mean to. It's just a thought pops in my mind, and I have to go ahead and get it out real quick, because if I don't, it'll escape and I won't know what it was. I guess that's what happens when you start getting old. Anyway, thank y'all so much again for liking, watching, commenting, subscribing. I know y'all getting tired of me saying that, so we'll go ahead and end the video. But y'all have a great weekend. I really mean that. I hope y'all have a really great weekend. And with all these things we got to do, we're not going to stop. We're just going to keep on punching.